Yo, what's up? Welcome to the Wild That's Crazy podcast. Welcome back, people. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for all of your support and everybody that's been coming up to me, because a lot of times what bugs me out about like the response for the podcast, like a lot of people don't comment under, so I don't know what to assume. I just feel we doing good because I'm a perfectionist, so I can look back at the shows and look at what I think we need to work on, and sometimes I'm hard on myself about things, or I wish we would have did that, or they might wish they would have said something or did something. So a lot of times it helps when people walk up to me and say, "When y'all doing a damn podcast again? What's going on with the podcast? What's going on?" So everybody that come up to me, thank you for your feedback. Thank you for everybody that subscribed. Thank you for everybody that's been checking us out. And we all talk about like some of the response I've been getting. That's what this episode is going to be about. This is going to be like a behind-the-scenes conversation with all of us about what to expect with the podcast. You guys learning more about the people because, you guys know me, and we'll talk about that on this episode. So, everybody, what's going on? How y'all guys doing?
I'm great.
No. How are you doing?
I'm fucking fabulous. That's
okay.
Yeah, I'm great.
Did you have fun last night?
I had a fucking ball. I didn't get home till 4 in the morning. Yeah, hanging with these immature people. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was great.
That don't include me.
Not her. She's the
Well,
most
we know you very fucking
responsible.
responsible. We want you to be more irresponsible.
No, we had a good time though. I think that was the first time we really just hung out, and they was playing blues. I'm old. I'm in that thing. And then we went to. Hey, I'm there. So we had a great time. I have no complaints.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Vine went out?
No, me and Kesha.
Oh, you and Kesha.
Yeah. I mostly hung with everybody but you, so it'd be expected us to hang out soon. I done did cigar with Sade.
Can we come to
me and Vine.
Y'all want to go to the bounce house?
Yeah. Yeah, you thought we was going to say no.
I can put it on water.
You can't actually bring drinks.
See, as a mother, you need to learn how to smuggle drinks. You never went to your baby performance with drinks? Me and my baby daddy.
We bringing drinks when we come to the bounce house.
He was on me like, you got the liquor and the
we got full water.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, you gotta get with the time.
You got Stanley cups.
Yes.
No,
we bringing drinks.
At my birthday parties, we is not going to have an adult party afterwards.
Oh, okay. At her kid
We're
party,
make
my coffee cup will have vodka in it, so you ain't gonna stop.
We gonna have a party.
We're not gonna have a party afterwards. We're gonna have a drink. It's all right. Wow. See,
now we gotta deal with that shit.
But you're not gonna know. You gonna think we got water because it's gonna be.
I commend you for being sober with your kids.
I do like that.
Thank you.
I like that a lot.
But we not gonna.
No judgment zone. You know what happens.
We just watch. We don't judge.
Like aunties and uncles, we just there. You know, you gotta
have
drunk
aunties and uncles.
I am the sober one, so I prefer to be there. I prefer.
I mean, you're the whole therapist. You have to.
Yeah. It's nothing like it. You enjoy your kids even more. Shit, you like them a lot.
Clearly.
Kesha, what's up with you?
I'm okay. I'm good. I had a good time last night.
That's all you got to say?
Yes.
What else happened to you in this whole year?
Let's see.
She's trying to avoid the party.
I might be a grandma.
Yeah.
Hey, grandma. I'm a
Granny.
G. Sorry,
Gigi.
I'm not a grandma. I'm a G. My GG, whatever you want to call it, but I'm not a grandma.
Glam.
A glam. No, not even glam.
She told me last night she don't care for the glam. I like glam.
GG is good, but I'm having a good year. My daughter's doing good. My grandson is doing good.
And he's so handsome.
Oh, he here already?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he was
here.
Oh, you shouldn't say the picture.
3 weeks old. I told him yesterday. He's 3 weeks old as of yesterday.
Aww.
What's his name?
Alonzo. He's named after my husband.
Alonzo. That's what's up. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, you did say that last time.
My boy took a drink.
Okay. Vaughn, what's going on with you? Beard looking good, man?
You skipped Kim.
No, we talked to Kim. Kim ain't gonna give us much.
I ain't gonna give us. And Vaughn ain't gonna be the sober one at the birthday party. She talked.
Oh, me too.
You are?
For sure.
What's in your cup?
Cranberry juice.
That's some dark cranberry juice. How you been?
I am getting a lot better.
Oh, that's good. Thanks for the transparency.
We appreciate that.
Beard looking great.
So better is good,
I'm happy to see
man.
you. I ain't seen you in a long time, Vaughn. I'm happy to see you.
I
made you giggle.
That yellow side came out. You said, oh my God.
Yellow side. If Kim happy to see you, it's a good thing.
said, "Oh my gosh,
Right.
guys."
I don't have no trouble for you today. I'm just happy you here.
Oh, that's sweet.
I love
That's
y'all
so cute.
relationship.
Yeah, I like that.
What you want, Ramadan? Trying to give up pettiness?
You know what?
I'm trying to
I'm
figure it out.
I am on
trying to
lit.
give
I'm
up
on
pettiness.
lit.
Trying to
I'm on
figure it
lit.
out.
What y'all giving up? Let's talk about that.
Okay, well, I start with me. With me, I'm doing more of this year. Like, instead of like taking things away, I've pretty much taken everything away. So I want to do more of getting closer to God, more of my working on my patience, more of I'm writing a book. I'm writing two books. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm writing 2 books. I'm writing 2
I
books.
love that. I love
Yeah,
that.
and one of them I want to have done before Lent is over. So
Okay.
Baby, that's the
big goal. I know. But that's one of my like strengths is writing. Like, it
so
don't
you
take
would-
me
yeah.
long. Yeah,
Okay.
I've always been that English writer.
Oh yeah, you the
Creative guy. I was the guy with the music playing in the background and TV on while writing papers. I was the guy in Northern writing people papers. Like,
let me critique it.
I'll let you look over it. For real, I'm
Let
serious.
me critique it.
Yeah, I'll let you look over it. And then back in the gym, I got a little push, so I'm trying to get the abs back before the summer come. And I just want to just be more focused on the podcast, more of goals, just more of everything. I'm putting the acceleration button. I'm trying to be more intentional with everything I'm doing. So when I text y'all and say this, it's not to be an asshole. It's just I'm ready for this to happen. I'm ready for this to go where I want it to go. I want us to win awards this year. I want us to all show up to that motherfucker looking like superstars. And I want those podcast awards. I want at least 3 to 5. And I just want to take this podcast to the next level. I got a good team, and it's time to, make sure we doing what we got to do. So that's what I'm trying to do for Lane. You?
Go, Mal.
For Lent. So basically I'm just doing just getting me together, like my whole natural shit. I told y'all I was doing my skincare process.
Okay.
I'm learning how to put my makeup on right. I ain't doing shit janky no more. Everything is like taking time, studying shit, and just literally learning. I'm just learning this year. Just about me, other people, how to deal with people. It ain't no big goal. It's just improving as a human. That's it. I ain't got no real life shit I'm trying to do. I got my house, I got my cars. I'm just trying to make sure this life is good and happy until I leave that shit. That's what I'm doing. So
I'm proud of you.
yeah, thank you, bro. What's up?
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
My Lent journey is more so spiritual. So for me, I think I am trying to just sit with self when it comes to just life and self-reflecting, a lot of awareness, a lot of growth, vulnerability, and just being more with me, sitting with me and where I'm at. I'm still figuring it out.
I like it. That's real.
Yeah.
For me, I haven't much for Lent.
Come up with
course,
something now.
For me, I do want to lose a little weight. That is horrible. But I do want to move and get a bigger house. I do have a car, so it's perfectly fine. But I just want to improve myself and my family.
Be the best G-Man you can be.
I definitely can.
G-Man. G-G.
G-G, I ain't with.
Why?
I didn't give up anything. But I will say that I guess I give y'all a little transparent moment for once.
Oh, here we go. Shit. Let me sit up. Oh,
for once in y'all life.
Thank you. We appreciate it so much.
Out of mind. So I'm done with coaching, but I'm about to become an electrician, so I start class on Tuesday. I go back to Delta Airlines, so I can start getting my free flights back, and I've been back working out. So
you be about to be fine as hell.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Trying to get to that level again.
He was looking focused in that gym yesterday.
Just left there 3 hours ago. So
damn,
so
boy, you don't need to work out.
No, but
yes,
he gonna work out. He gotta maintain it. He
that
can't
nigga
maintain it.
You gotta maintain
You're not gonna
it.
keep being sexy without the work.
Right. So
All right.
I'm in there with mine.
Nonetheless, for the first time in a while, I just decided to like put myself first instead of sacrificing for everybody else. Just figured out sacrifice for myself for a while. So
That's a great.
That's good for you. I like
it. Looks good on you. You look great. You're shining today.
I'm sorry. Can I intervene? You know, I just got one question.
I gave most transparent you gonna get out of me. But go ahead.
Because I know, you know, how passionate you were about coaching, that it might come with grief.
Oh yeah.
No, no, not grief. It was more so. So I think it's a misconception. Like, it was more so that the kids that I was working with, I want to see them thrive and grow up to be better, basketball players, and they were human beings, young ladies.
Yeah.
And you know, that happened. It's just now let me try to shift that discipline and commitment back to myself for my own benefit.
So, job well done, good servant. You think?
Yeah, for the most part, I mean, like, most of the kids that kind of spent at least like a year with me, like, but they would go to a high school team, start varsity, or get on the varsity team as a freshman as well. So the work that was put in flourished, and it's just now it's time for me to. I'm just gonna be done with it. Watch them afar, still cheer them on, but I'm done.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, let's clap that up.
Serious.
Man, it was a great coach.
I'm really proud of the electrician, though. We talked about that. You did that shit. I like that. I like to see progress.
Good shift. Good shift.
That is.
Yeah,
Delta Airlines, good too.
Hell
yes. Yeah. I need a flight.
Great benefit.
I'm about to say, y'all just want the flight.
That's all y'all want.
They started cooking.
I mean, that's why I'm there.
Yeah, great benefit.
Delta is really good class.
Oh, I'll ask you later. Go.
You want to ask him that?
No, I'll ask later.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
Not his blue. He got a boarding pass. I was trying to see what he work at. Oh.
What you mean by work?
No, like a flight attendant.
No, below the wing, so it's called ramp agent.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a ramp. Oh my God. Is it at Detroit? Right there.
Right.
Metro.
Listen, let me tell y'all a story.
Oh, we getting a lot of transparency.
I like this. Like this. Okay, what you got?
Go ahead.
Y'all, this is so funny. So I just took my kids to California.
Oh wow.
So where?
California. So we just went January. Did I say it wrong?
I don't know. It sounded like Cali, but they over there talking shit. So I don't know.
Don't say they. Say
you laughed.
I laughed.
You took a kiss there?
Cali.
That's what he wanted her to say.
Like when he said
California.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Whatever. I took my kids to Disneyland, and then I took them to Legoland, and then we went to the aquarium. It was an awesome, beautiful trip. I had the most fun. I even took my niece.
You are a great parent.
I couldn't afford it. But listen, when I got back at the airport, I did a check bag, so I put all the stuff in one big bag.
Yeah.
And my bag got lost. So in the car seat, and the stroller got lost too. So I was there. We got there at 12. I didn't leave till 2. But the thing is, right, I was so irritated, so frustrated, right? I'm banging on the door, like at downstairs, where all the stuff at.
Yeah.
And then, they got this one area where all the lost stuff comes. My shit still didn't come. So this man came out, y'all. And my attitude just went away. I was like, God damn, this the fattest man I've ever seen.
Like, you know what?
I was like, you know what? Yeah, I was like, you know what? It's okay.
Ain't that a bitch?
It's alright, I lost a stroller.
Hey,
you know,
it's okay.
That baby go up.
We was just sitting there talking, my kids in the car with my sister, and then we just lost track of time. We just was talking for like another 20 minutes, and he's like, damn, I can't go find your stuff. So then I'm like, oh, okay. So I texted my friend when he walked away, like, girl, what do I do? Because y'all know, this is new. Like, I'm freshly into, she like, girl, just say something. I ain't say nothing, y'all.
You ain't say nothing.
So you don't get his number?
No, I didn't. I was like, well, I didn't know what to say. I was very lost.
Is this at the Detroit airport?
Yeah, so find him.
Wow, we need you to find the nigga for it.
Look.
All right, next.
But no. Let me say. I'm glad she said this. No, but I'm glad she said this because this is the funny thing about females, and Vaughn can attest to this. it's mighty funny how y'all criticize our game, or how we approach y'all, how y'all talk to y'all, but y'all can't talk to nobody. That shit funny to me.
I said approaching people. No, but 20 minutes.
But you didn't want to say
no, don't put it on him.
What's your number?
Yeah, like I like him too.
No, my thing is this. All it is conversation. You say, "Oh, okay, thank you so much." Like you can compliment him. If you compliment a guy, that's easy for a woman to do. You can just say you have a beautiful smile.
The moment her attitude changed, it was already recognized that it's no longer an issue.
But so you think he knew she was like feeling?
But some guys are dumb. No, because some guys get shot down and they don't know the signs.
So he would have gave it to her if he wanted her to me. I feel like him too, though.
Or he just doing his job.
Or he could have been doing his job. That too. But I ain't say nothing. I walked right away.
Sometimes it's best to shoot your shot. That could have been your husband. Oh, so shit, whether no, for real. No, look at it like this. Look, I say that because when God sends us stuff, He don't send it with the title on it. He just send you the person.
But that was the first person to act because he was flirting. Like we said.
Y'all was flirting with each other.
Yeah, we sat and talked about 20 minutes, and I told him he was handsome. And he was like, "You just had a baby 8 months ago. You don't look like you look good." Right. So we was sitting there talking like, what? Shut up, Vine. Because I do look good.
He's a
but that was the first person to actually like say something to me ever since having my baby. Yeah. And I actually catch on to it because you might hear flirts here and there and you don't pay no attention. But that was the first time like it just caught me off guard to see somebody and I just instantly like my mood shift. Yeah. So it was a good encounter. Like good thing it happened. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you.
I got something to say.
What?
Why is everybody in comfortable chairs and shit? But
you was late.
I'm in the same chair you in,
bro. You in a wicker.
It's the late seat.
All I'm saying.
It's a wicker.
I thought it was dope. I'm in one too.
Well, your boy set up this.
I was just asking a question. I just wanted to answer. I ain't complaining about the answer. I just want to know.
You want the couch?
I just want to know the answer.
Because your boy said it.
All right, y'all. But that was a good encounter.
Yeah, and thank you guys for being transparent. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, now I'm back.
Okay, so the next thing is a lot of times, and this is going back to what I was talking about the feedback. So I asked a lot of viewers whether I knew them, whether I bumped into them, whether they complimented the podcast. I talked to basically a lot of people that watch the podcast, whether they watched one episode, whether they watched all of them, whether they followed me from the beginning. So some of the responses I got was, I'm going to share some of the responses. Mm-hmm. So with a lot of responses is, I'm going to start with me first. So with me, they were saying, and there's people who haven't seen all my shows. So some of them were saying, okay, well, you do a good job at introducing the topics or whatever, and you let everybody speak. But you be letting them girls off with some bullshit. It's like you be agreeing with that shit. That's one. Mm-hmm. Another one was like, okay, yeah, it's like we need to see more of you because it's like you setting everybody else up and we don't get to hear you talk as much. Mm-hmm. That was another thing. So then another thing was, man, I love Vaughn. Vaughn be saying some real shit and he be doing this, doing that. It's like people feel they know Vaughn, even though Vaughn don't give a lot, they feel they know Vaughn. Mm-hmm. So with the women, by y'all taking days off, y'all having time off, or whatever, or whether it's topics, people feel like they don't know y'all enough. Like, they just don't. Like, and that's one thing I want us to work on. Like, I want to be able to take every criticism, good or bad, and then I want to work on that. Because y'all know my vision. They don't know my vision. So, like, the reason why I picked all of you, and I'm going to start with you, Mal. The reason why I picked Mal is because Mal had somewhat of a passion for podcasting. And me and Mal met off some Facebook messaging shit. Just off some, hey, what's going on? I see you doing podcasting. Yeah. And I said, if you got any questions, hit me up. I'll talk to you. And she hit me up. Like, yo, I got the question. Can you come on my podcast? Can you do this? And I said, yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. And it was just straight cool with that after that. So my vision with Mal is a cool lad. She has a great personality. And she has so much to offer the show that people haven't seen yet. She's funny. She's silly. She's passionate. She says it how it is. And it's a lot more of what I want Mal to show and just show everybody. I want all of them to know us as who we are. And I know some people not going to get that. And I don't, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. We ain't going to force it down your throat. So that's one of the reasons why I picked Mal. With Kim, I picked Kim because Kim is like my ultimate wild card. She has so much to offer, and we haven't seen none of that yet. We seen the one time we got something good out of Kim is when it got cut, and I was pissed about that episode, and it got cut. That was Kim showing who Kim is. And what I like about Kim is she has a great personality. She's funny. She's smart. She's an entrepreneur. And far as her line of work, she can get deep on your ass. Yep. She can get very deep. She's a great mom. And she has so much to offer. So I know people are going to love you guys by just off that alone. As far as Kesha, of course you'll fill in. But the good thing about Kesha is, like when I threw you in the fire that episode, I like how you handle it. You expressed yourself, you communicated, you was vulnerable, you was honest about things, and you have a great personality. You got that mother thing where you just feel warm around you, and I can drink with you all day. Yep. Last night proved that. And it's just like you are somebody that I feel I've known for years, and I trust you. It's like you somebody that just got that motherly thing. With Vaughn, I picked Vaughn because Vaughn is Vaughn. He's a nice looking guy. He's passionate. He's honest. He's silly. He can be loud. He can tell a woman to shut the fuck up when he have to. And I love that about Vaughn. We share that in common. We Virgos. So that's why I picked Vaughn. And Sade, who's not here today, I picked Sade because she's an entrepreneur. Yeah. She's good at her career. And she's passionate. She's silly. She's like the girl around the street or whatever that saying is. She's girl all around or whatever. Good. But yeah,
all the way outside.
Around the way, girl. Yeah, she ain't for the streets.
She's around the way, girl.
Yeah, she's that woman that can sit in the barbershop all day and kick
it.
Huh?
No, I'm just white girl is not the same as a hood.
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying.
Not a hood rat.
Not a hood rat.
Not a hood rat, but girl from the hood is
not around the way girl.
She good. Yeah. She cool.
So I say that to say that's why I picked all of y'all. And going forward, I want us to show that. So the first thing we can do is be more consistent. Yeah. Be more intentional. Really, when we touch on topics, really, and I feel we all honest and say how we feel, but let's get a little deeper. Let's let the people in. I'm not saying they got to get our social security number, but let's just open up and let's just be more attention. So the topics can change. You guys can bring up topics that you're passionate about, and I can introduce other topics because we can't go deep if we don't if we all not here. So the things like I was trying to tell people when I explained, okay, I'm the point guard now, but I can't try to shoot all the shots.
Right.
I got to worry about the team first. Then I can focus on who I am. And if you watch the podcast from the beginning, you know I'm a Swiss Army knife. Like, I've done this shit by myself. I've done it with one person. I've done it with 3 people. I've had Kim on the show already. I've had people on the show. I have my homegirl Sade on the show. Yeah. So those are episodes where you can see all those things. It's not my fault if you ain't see all of them. We got a lot of motherfucking videos. Go back and watch some of them. But just the videos with all of you guys on has been great. Mm-hmm. I love the videos. I literally watched all the videos. And I laughed and I saw what people were saying. Some of it was like accurate. Some of it was just like, no, you just don't know. Like, you just got to watch more. And it's just like, I love the dynamic. And I know our podcast could go to the next level because we are bringing something different from everybody else. Yes, we touch subjects and talk about things people talk about. And sometimes we touch pop culture topics and stuff like that. But it's from a unique view of how we introduce it. There is no another podcast where you got this many good-looking people, this many passionate people, and we don't got the drama like tonight's conversation. Not that I know of, but we
don't.
Yeah, I know. But we got that dynamic, but on a whole nother level. We not just talking about men bashing or women bashing. Not saying they are, but we don't focus in on relationships like they do. That's not what we bring in. What we are bringing is having those everyday conversations that people have and really trying to make an impact on the community and us and our family and showing people friendship and showing people like all of us just everybody just kind of met each other. Like I wasn't all the way. I just got close with Sade. Me and Kim Party was the closest other than me and Vaughn, and we still learning each other. All of us, and our bond have got deeper since. You know, I've tried to open up to all of you guys and be there and work on our individual friendships and our friendships and group outings. So when I call you and I say, let's do something, let's do this, I really mean it. I'm not trying to use y'all for the podcast. I really genuinely like all y'all. I'm not a guy that hang around people. I hang around who I hang around with, but I like all of you. So I want to get to know you guys more. I want to build this brand more, and I just want us to grow. So going forward, I just want us all to just make sure it's going to be times we take a day off, but let's schedule everything around the podcast. It's going to be times where emergencies happen, and that's cool. So viewers, even if like Kim or Mal can't make it, and it gotta be me, Vaughn, and Kesha or Sade, we're gonna keep giving you guys episodes. Right. Long as it's 2 or 3 of us, we gonna do that. Cause I don't want to keep bringing in guests and then it's throwing everything off. We're not building on what we trying to build on. So that's why I said no more guests for now. If it's not Kesha or Sade or May, then that's just it. Like it'll just be us. Yeah, I want to focus on us. Like guests are cool. We can do that maybe past the summer, the fall, but I want to focus on that. So, any thoughts? Any thoughts? Any like what's the feedback y'all been getting? Have anybody talked to y'all about the podcast? It's okay if it's no.
People. So people I know, they just ignorant and stupid. They don't watch shit. Like that's why I don't fuck with a lot of people I fuck with.
Well, it's cool, but sometimes so hard. But sometimes people watching don't tell you they watch.
They probably do. That's why I really don't have friends anymore. Like I'm really networking. These are the groups these are people that's like-minded like me. I'm not just sitting around with the people that I used to sit around with because they didn't elevate shit in life. So
that's the word today at church.
Yeah, I'm on some new shit. Like everything I know or what I'm doing is
growth requires separation.
Yes,
and it's been the best separation I've ever had. Like.
Well, I'm happy I made it to the new you. Like,
you got damn right.
I'm happy I made the cut.
Damn right. Yeah, I got a lot of people out, so I'm good on that shit.
Okay, all right. The feedback that I've gotten, cause we like in the same circles, so you probably.
Yeah, but they can say something different to you that they probably wouldn't say to me.
Yeah. Not. Okay, so no, because I'm trying to figure out, what to say and how to say it. I've got, because y'all barely see me, but I've heard, every time I'm around that group, when you going on a podcast, like they want to see me more. And I'll always be like, well, I couldn't make it that time, or I had something to do, or they just know like, oh, you mommy.
I like that.
No, but I've gotten that like, oh, is you still doing a podcast, or when you gonna be back on the podcast? So I understand that consistency and my presence is valuable, and I should be here. So I got that same feedback.
Vaughn, anything?
No, not necessarily. I mean, as you stated, I'm Vaughn, so like when I just say anything or anything like that,
too. I love having Vaughn on here.
It's just
because the controversy.
It's just Vaughn.
Vaughn is the vibe, man. Every time
Vaughn
I go
gonna be
somewhere
Vaughn, so it's just.
I hear that they say that Vaun gonna be Vaughn. I'm just be like, what's that mean?
It's just gonna be like,
what does that mean?
It's a lot.
Oh, he's an asshole. I heard that one.
Oh yeah, that's
CC.
He's an asshole. Who said it?
Oh, for sure, but that's because
Vaughn is an asshole.
Vaughn I'm the person who. I don't like to beat around the bush about shit. So like, you gotta hear the truth. And why not let it come from me? You can hate me all you want, but the truth is the truth. Like,
well, that's good.
Don't really care how it makes people feel.
Right, logic over feelings.
That makes sense.
Every day, B.
That's kind of harsh.
I mean, I think it's real though. I've been going through that shit in my own personal strategies of life right now. Logic over feelings. Like, you say you want this, that's what we're doing. So this is the consequences of what we're doing. Now you want to react that I respect the consequences. You want me to act different. See, you don't know if you want to be feelings or logic. You gotta pick one. If you want to be emotional, okay, be emotional. But you said you wanted this, so if you're doing this, you gotta stick to it, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so stick to your shit.
Yeah, and when you want something great and we trying to do something, it's gonna be hurdles and shit that come up. Mm-hmm. And that's the one thing about the podcast that kind of be challenging. It's just like, man, I know what this could be. I want it so bad. I want to just keep doing it, but it's gonna be real life shit that happen where it's like somebody might not make it this day, or somebody might not be feeling good, or the weather is just not good. Shit happens, and I'm learning how to deal with what comes my way and just understanding life. Like
I think with the amount of people, because you know what, you can have a successful podcast with 5 people, but I think it becomes more complicated when you are managing everybody, schedule and their day-to-day lives, and shit happens. So it becomes a little bit more high risk when you have 5 people on your show.
Because it don't even gotta be shit. Sometimes you just might not feel like recording.
Because you can thug this out with
like, I
people.
could be here today and I'd be like, I don't want to talk, bitch. I just want to have y'all come here and I'm going upstairs. Like, sometimes I get in those modes. Like, bitch, I don't want to talk to nobody. Like, I don't feel like expressing my feelings today. I want to shut shit out, eat some brownies, be fat, and watch motherfucking Sex in the City. That is it.
You watch Sex in the City?
I'm on season 5.
Oh my God, girl,
I never watched it before.
Man, that was my shit.
Okay.
I'm locked in.
That was my shit.
Them bitches is some hoes on there.
Oh my God.
Samantha mostly.
Yes, but they all.
And Carrie a little bit.
Yeah, they just sleep with everybody in a 2-week span.
Oh, is that right?
Like, damn, y'all don't want it. The man said it's only been 3 weeks, ma'am.
I ain't seen Sex in the City in a long time.
Yeah.
And then you know what else I noticed? All the men they all lawyers, doctors. They don't got no like the problems we have with
they in New York though.
But they white. This is not a realistic show. Like in our life, we don't have everybody a doctor or this or that. Everybody's making.
You don't got a big in your life? You never had a big?
I had a big. I had a few bigs. But that's not the point. The point is that they always got a big. They always got somebody that's lucrative. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have the problems we have.
Okay, let's. Is everybody familiar with the LeBron and the Stephen A?
Never mind.
With the who?
The LeBron and Stephen A. Anybody heard of that? Anybody heard of what's been happening with them?
I don't watch.
I haven't. What is you talking about? He was emotional on the court.
Basically, Stephen A. had criticized Bronny, which is LeBron's son. We gonna get to that.
Okay.
So basically, what happened was Stephen A. has been critical of Bronny. Bronny is an NBA player.
Right.
LeBron did his thing to get him to come play on the Lakers. That was like a dream of his. And Stephen A. kind of criticized him about
what he said.
Basically just saying like you doing him a disservice by bringing him to the NBA and basically having a spot for him and stopping somebody else from having a spot. So I say that to say as a parent, and this for the parents, and even if you're not a parent, like, is it okay for somebody to criticize something you're doing as a parent? And what would be your approach if somebody criticizes something you're doing as a parent?
All that.
Let's start with Vaughn. We're going to go the opposite way. Because he's familiar with it.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you are now bringing your son into Bronny's made it to a point in his life where he's now on his... Regardless, you made a tweet years ago that Bronny can play right now in the NBA with the talent he see around there. Mm-hmm. So now he has to live up to that. Right. And if he's not living up to it, and even to Stephen A's point, he never said nothing about him when he was in high school, college, anything. He only reports on NBA players. Mm-hmm. Okay. So if your son isn't playing up to par of what you kind of stated he should be, or at least in that realm, how does it, now that because he's your son, he shouldn't talk about it, he shouldn't do his job?
Right.
Yeah.
Because that is still his job. Because we talked about you, we talked about Jordan, Kobe, Shaq, Giannis, he talked about everybody. Mm-hmm. So why should it be the fact that this is your son, he shouldn't get any type of criticism, good or bad?
Yeah. Right.
How can you just tell him not to do that no more? Don't do his job.
Yeah. And you walking up on me in front of everybody,
you know,
on national television and basically threatening me, telling me to keep my
LeBron
son.
said that?
Yeah, he said keep
Oh,
my
I see.
son.
I have no
Don't talk-
idea. I didn't know that about that.
Yeah.
See, that's why that's
And even to that point of that, like just
that's kind of childish.
like my man's, he's a man now.
Yeah,
So it just comes with the territory.
yeah.
Let it go. Like you're gonna keep fighting this battle for him, then you
Yeah,
never
you
grow up in
gotta
the
let
first
him
place.
grow
Like
up.
the best thing you can do as a parent, period, is nothing.
You shut the fuck up.
Exactly. I took y'all advice about that with my daughter, and it just
It's
happened
nothing.
today, and it worked.
Like if you want your kid to grow up, or the reason why these kids are soft, don't have any mental type of toughness, any type of fortitude, because you want to fight every battle for them. But then when they get to a certain age, it's like, well, you're an adult now. Am I? You never let me grow up ever.
That was my perspective too. That how does him doing that and stepping in, like, what does his son have to say about that?
Right.
I mean,
Right.
so what he saw was, yeah, it hurt him. Cool. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cry about it and not hope that somebody
That
comes to your
time,
defense
yeah.
again, or you're gonna raise him to the occasion that was set for you and just start playing better. Now, granted, and to the point of Brian getting Bronny into the league, we know why he's in the league. LeBron did that, and that's fine because it's been in Fortune 500 companies, all of those things.
Yep.
Right.
It's gonna be fathered in.
Yeah.
This kid may or may not be qualified for the job, but that's my son. Why would he
Yeah.
not become the CEO?
Yeah.
You know,
And
even
I'm
to
not
other,
against that.
even to other sports. Like there's been a lot of parents who've gotten their children into the NBA, NFL, NBL, and MLB, whatever the case may be, and that's fine. But you gotta take what come with it, bro. You are Brian.
You
Yeah.
gotta be realistic.
Your son is Bronny. Like
Yeah.
it just is what it is.
But do you think that LeBron know that his son is not the best? He just want him in the NBA?
For sure,
Because I'm
but
about to say realistically, right?
for sure.
You know.
But at the same time, it's just he has a crazy work ethic. Like he's gonna try to get there.
Yeah,
I mean, I just personally like if my dad was great, like considered the greatest
Like
or one of
Michael
the
Jordan or
great,
some shit, yeah.
bro, I'm just not playing this sport.
You
Did
wouldn't
say
play?
you wouldn't play?
You what?
No.
You don't have to be great,
Ladies,
I'm not.
understand because regardless of what you do, do y'all
gonna live up
do y'all
to
know
that
Michael Jordan has
expectation.
sons that play basketball?
No.
Exactly.
Hey,
my
one
point?
of them good. One of them good with getting women and snoring coke.
He
do,
do
do-
have sons that
do you see my point? No, I'm saying like that's the point
I'm
though.
not gonna know. Okay.
Like, if you're that great at something, bro, I'm just like your son. Like, I'm not playing this sport. I'm gonna go try another sport.
Right.
I'm not doing this one because I'm going to always,
Have to.
regardless,
Feel
be
your shit.
compared
Yeah.
to
So
my
dad
father.
was-
Yep.
I like that.
Mhm.
It's inevitable. Like I have to somehow live up to this person's
Yeah.
somehow.
But what about the other players that know they're not the best either?
It doesn't
They
matter.
still
It's
join
not my
the
dad.
league?
See, but the thing with me, I'm the opposite.
Yeah,
I look
really
at it as
don't
a
like
challenge, and even if for instance, even if I'm not better than my father, did I make my own name? Because I feel like
What-
it's been players that come in the league and be better, like Steph Curry.
that. Yeah.
He's better than his father, Dale
Yeah.
Curry.
Right,
Yeah.
but if
Yeah.
Dale Curry was just the average player,
Yeah, but it's people it's players that had came in the NBA and have made their own names and probably haven't surpassed their fathers. It's been players that been good that, like, what's my man for the Knicks? His father was a good player. I think he's better than his father.
Who?
What's my man Brunson? He's better than his father.
Right, his dad was just an average player. Now Brunson
Yeah.
is an all-star player.
Yeah, but you can still
It's not
make your
superstar,
own name.
superstar.
Yeah, you can still make your own name. Like some of them have surpassed their fathers, like Ken Griffey or certain players. But I would still make my own name and have my own. Like I would like that challenge, and I wouldn't feel like you're saying, "Oh, your dad is Michael Jordan. Why are you playing?" I would just be good in my own right. Like
I
if
wanna
I'm
do that
averaging
thing.
15, 20 points, then that's a good career to me. Like I might not. First of all, this motherfucker got 6 championships. It ain't too many people that's gonna do that or have 15 championships. But I can make my own name. I can be great in my own field. It's like actors.
I
Denzel's son. Put it like this.
Yeah, right.
Denzel's
Denzel's
son
son
is
is
a
an
great
actor,
actor.
but he ain't Denzel.
He ain't gonna never be better than his
But
father.
he's still great.
But he's great.
Yeah,
It's a lot of actors and actresses that have
Being
done it.
compared, sports and that
Acting.
entertainment
Yeah.
is different.
See, I wouldn't care if it's sports. I wouldn't care.
Field.
As long as I'm decent and nice, and I made a couple of all-stars and a
Niggas are
championship.
judging you daily, my boy,
That's
in
not
sports.
fair.
Yeah. See, I don't
Nobody's
listen to
judging
that.
you
You
daily.
can't focus on that shit.
And that's
Nobody's
not
judging
fair.
you daily.
Yeah, I don't
and
care
when you're
about it.
acting.
I like pressure though,
I
so
will be.
I'm not gonna shy away from pressure.
Listen,
But-
you cannot shy away from it.
Yeah.
Regardless, the fact of the matter is, the masses gonna look through these optics of can you play like your dad?
What do Bronny gotta say? Do he even give a fuck?
He don't talk
kind of hard
about
to say anything if you don't speak up for yourself.
I'm about to say
he don't really.
I don't watch sports. So
I'm sure it's calculated why he haven't said.
I'm worried about his mental health.
I was waiting for you to say that.
I'm worried about his mental health.
If you're worried about his mental health, then what he needs to do is what everybody need to do, which is prove why they need to be in the NBA.
Yeah.
Or he needs to say,
that's a lot of pressure, like you said. Like that's a lot of
work
pressure.
harder.
If I was them, I'd be like, bitch, I'm never gonna be my daddy. So give me
exactly. I'm gonna dip that in the bud day
one.
one.
Go play ball.
My first interview. Hey, I am not my daddy.
For instance, leave me the fuck alone.
Kobe had Gigi. It's a girl in basketball.
I like
women basketball, right?
Not the same.
This
is
because
a girl
she
now.
To a whole WNBA.
This is not the same.
It's not the
You're
same.
trying to pick up after who's arguably the best NBA player in history. When Jordan's sons came out, this man's considered the GOAT.
You know why I think it's the problem? Because LeBron pushed it and not him. Like, he the one said, my son about to be doing this. If his son just wanted to play basketball, he just get in the league.
And that's more so what Stephen A. even alluded to. Like, it was more so like, well, you made a tweet. You kind of put this target on your son back in the first place.
Yep, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
And he
now
has
to
be
live
able
up to that shit.
You know, you kind of did that. Now, we're doing our job and we're reporting on it.
Yeah. So when he walked up to him, did Stephen A. say something bad?
Yeah, but they had their words back and et cetera, et cetera. And then,
Stephen A. handled it like a professional. He didn't want to embarrass himself in front of
the two people.
You know, I just don't think. And I mean, even to the point, like even to Brian's point of, well, for 22 years of being, you know, constantly ridiculed. Mm-hmm. This is like kind of the first time you ever seen him actually do something like this. In history,
he's never had a bad moment.
He's been called.
And we gonna touch on that on the next episode. That's where we gonna start off at. Cause I want to go deep into the therapist aspect. I want to go deep into why I think that is. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna just leave this, but I think it's more so of the presence of a father, presence of men in LeBron's life, and other guys like that. So that's how we gonna start off the next episode, and we gonna touch on that. You guys, thank you for checking us out. The Wild That's Crazy podcast. Thank you. See you guys next week. Peace.